What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, a day late. I do apologise, I had issues to deal with. We are doing the mid-range players, so the players that aren't really expensive and aren't really cheap. And we're starting off with the goalkeepers, which means 5 million and just 5 million. And currently I'm only able to find 5 players I think that are starting at 5 million next season, excluding the likes of Caballero, Romero, all the sort of backup goalkeepers, Michel Vorm, that really shouldn't be 5 million. But yeah, we've got 5 keepers to talk about. The only 5 I think are going to be starting. Some of them are, they could be switching potentially, but these are the 5, starting off with a bloke from Newcastle. And that is a man by the name of Dubravka. Now, I might have got this one wrong, there are a few others I might have got wrong, but Dubravka did come in and have a few really good games last season. I do think the fact he's 5 million means he probably is going to be starting this season, but I could be wrong, so let me know if I am. But he is selected by just under 1% of people. Hardly surprising. I think he's the worst of the 5 I've listed off here. He made 12 appearances last season, 26 saves, 11 goals conceded, 4 clean sheets and 5 bonus points. He did save a penalty though, so credit where it's due, but you have got to look at him and potentially say he's the weaker of the 5. Newcastle defenders are something that you don't really want to come across in your team. So Dubravka may be a nice bloke, but don't think he's a good pick for FPL. Next up in 4th we have Kasper Schmeichel. I almost said Peter Schmeichel there, but Kasper Schmeichel of Leicester. He's a goalkeeper selected by just under 5% of people, so going towards top end of differentials there. 33 appearances last season, 93 saves, so the lowest of the other goalkeepers left that played the whole season. Can't compare that with Dubravka, as I don't think the averages would line up anyway. He also made 8 clean sheets and 17 bonus points. Did save 2 penalties. So yes, he is still a good option, and you've got to consider that. I think Leicester, granted they've sold Mahrez, and he was a big part of the amount of times he'd score late goals, or if you take out his involvement, you don't get as many goals, as many wins, as many draws, whatever it may be. But you've also got to think they've got 60 million for him. If they reinvest it in the right areas, they could potentially have a better squad. And if they get a new defender, keep Harry Maguire, I do think Schmeichel could be in for quite a good season, so watch this space. Our third and right down the middle pick is Bernd Leno. Now this is the first of the 2 I'm sort of not confused, but sort of intrigued by, because it's 2 of the same price goalkeepers, him and Cech. But I do think Bernd Leno brought in. Cech will have to sit back. I think he might have been told that he's had a good couple of seasons, but Leno's a young goalkeeper, and I do think that if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be looking back at where Szczesny is right now, battling for Juventus #1 jersey, and thinking we probably should have given him a bit more game time. I do think he could have been a lot better than what I think people were making him out to be. But Leno, I don't think he's going to come in. Cech is ageing, so if not this season, next season he'll be starting playing. I think it'll be this season though, because he's looking to take the ball by the horns. He had a really good time in the Bundesliga, and it's time for him to take the Premier League by storm. 3.5% ownership, because you can't really go off different leagues, and I think people are confused with that. And Cech, he made 40 goals go past him. Admittedly, he probably didn't make them. He did get 10 clean sheets in 33 appearances, so yeah, bang average sort of score. I can't get the saves or the bonus points because it's a bit hard, because they aren't on the Fantasy Premier League game, so I can't find them anywhere, and they are hard to come across. But Leno, I do think is a good choice, and if he does start playing, we've got to remember Arsenal are still one of the considered top 6, so bearing that in mind, Leno still could be a good pick. Our penultimate pick is Pope/Heaton. Now I've put Pope/Heaton because I think I'm 90% sure Bernd Leno will start, and it'll be checking the sort of cups and European leagues. Pope played a lot last season. I do think Heaton potentially could come back into the team, but I put Pope there because, if anything, he does deserve it. He had a good season, and I put his stats up there. 8% of people own Pope, 5 million in price as well. I am a bit bunged up, if you can't tell, so that's why it probably sounds a bit more boring today. But 35 appearances last season, of course. Heaton made the other ones. 113 saves, 35 goals conceded, 11 clean sheets and 19 bonus points. Just about says it all. Phenomenal player last season for Burnley. Really shone in what was a fantastic season for him. And I do think Pope, if he starts, is going to be a good pick. But if Heaton starts, he's also going to be a good pick. At the moment, we just can't tell. Potentially look at the friendlies, fixtures they've got. Look at the Europa League, see who's playing in the Europa League constantly. If it is Pope, maybe Heaton will play. If it is Heaton, maybe Pope will play. Who knows? But for now, they both look good picks. And I'd say maybe wait until you see who is settled in for first team goalkeeper duties and pick them after a couple of game weeks. Lastly, that leaves just one player, and that is Jordan Pickford of Everton. 21.7% of ownership. England's hero. Wait, it wasn't coming home though. Disappointing. But he made 38 appearances last season, 121 saves. He conceded 58 goals, which is the most of any of the players on this list. But he also got 10 clean sheets, 16 bonus points. Big thing here though is that Everton had a stinker of a season. They're going to improve this time under Marco Silva, and they are hopefully will sign some new defensive players because I do think they need them. They're a very ageing back line. Pickford though, most saves. He's definitely what I'd consider a safety goalkeeper, and if he can get the defence a bit, tighter, all of a sudden you've got a really good player there. And Everton defenders potentially are looking really good as well. So look at Pickford as the best 5 million goalkeeper. Maybe pair up with Fabianski. You can have two good goalkeepers for an entire season. Don't need to worry about transferring them out unless they're injured. So Pickford for me, easily the best goalkeeper at this price. And that happens to be that for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know. Can you still understand this, or can you not? Who knows? But thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the Defenders, and also the start of my new quick tips series. Peace.
True.